It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey guys, back for another SJPorr beer tasting. This time round I've decided to go for another one of the lighter style beers just because it's quite warm here in the garage, and I'm going for the Session Pale Ale. So this is from 93H-23Z-55N. Bottled on the 11th of the 8th, so that's what, 2.5 months ago. Bottle condition 4.2%. So as per normal, I've poured it up in advance. So there it is there. It's been out of the fridge for about 15 minutes. Beautiful. I don't know if you saw the Tarty Wheat Ale video, but this one is another burnt orange, but this one's a couple of notches darker. Beautiful colour with that light coming through. Looks pretty clear, a little bit of condensation, but overall it's looking pretty clear. And it was a nice bit of hiss off the bottle, and it's actually holding a really nice tightly packed head on the top there, and you can see the head's just clinging to the glass. So beautiful work there. What else can I tell you? I did have a look at the description on the website, and it's got, let me get this right, Amarillo, Eldorado and Centennial hops in there, and it was brewed to be a nice clean sessionable pale ale. So yeah, let's get a nose on it. Cheers to you all, and cheers to the maker of this beer. I really appreciate it. Just trying to pick up those hops, you know, got them in the floating around the back of your mind, the Eldorado, Amarillo and Centennial. Should have looked at the descriptions of them, but I think yeah, I'm getting a, it's not in your full on in your face hop aroma, but there's definitely some citrus and I was going to say like stone fruit, sort of peachy peach. Yeah, sort of a peach and citrus sort of combined. I can't remember what each of the hop. I know Centennial's sort of like a citrusy hop, and Amarillo's sort of a more of a tangerine-y sort of aroma. But yeah, it's a nice and clean hop aroma. But yeah, quite fairly subtle. That head just kicks up straight away. So let's dive in, guys. Cheers to you all. Okay, I'm definitely getting more. Yeah, more of the. I think it's the Amarillo, more of orangey sort of type flavour coming through. That was the first thing that popped in my head, was orange. The other thing to point out, I think it was around the mid-30s IBUs, so a nice sort of moderate bitterness, and definitely agree with that. It's there's some definite bitterness there, but it's nice level, which is good. It's in keeping with the 4.2%. But yeah, orange. Yeah, more of an orangey. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that sort of juicy orange sort of flavour now. Glad I let it warm up a little bit. What else can I tell you? No idea what the malts are, but I imagine there's a bit of crystal in there. There's a slight bit of sweetness there in the background. But the malt base is very, very clean. It's quite light. The body, as you probably could expect with that sort of ABV, it's quite a light body. But nice and clean. Yet tiny touch of sweetness. Reminds me of sort of like the supercharger base. Very nice, and then yeah, that nice sort of layer of sort of orange hop flavour. See if I can pick up anything else. I got, before when I put my nose in, I got like a sort of a sherbety sort of hit coming through, like a lemony sherbet. Oh, it's very nice. I mean, the brief is to brew a sessionable beer for a thirsty world, and it's about 2021 in the garage, and that is exactly what I'm looking for, you know, on a warm afternoon. Okay guys, looking at the stopwatch, I think I've pretty much covered off most things. I'm going to stop the video and have a bit more of a think while I'm drinking the rest of the beer and do some marking. So thanks very much for watching, and a big huge thank you to the maker of this beer. You've done a really good job, mate. Could definitely go back for more of those, so I can't really say much more than that on video. So we will catch you next time. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.